Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of QUICKCRAFT. The audio of my voice accidentally got deleted, and so I am getting the audio from afterwards. So yeah. We did some really cool stuff, so I didn't want to scrap the video. For instance, we went to the Nether, but more on that later. Also, I'm going to be playing with Steve Pizza, which is one of my friends on the server. One of the more active ones. We talked for a little bit, then we started getting ready to go to the Nether, because that's one of the main things we're going to be doing. By the way, in case you missed last episode, we built a Nether portal and then decorated it. But before we go into the Nether, I have to kill these cows. They were causing a lot of lag, especially for some of my friends that don't have as good computers. I only left 2 cows, a brown mushroom and a regular mushroom. By the way, the brown mushrooms are really rare. This is most of the stuff that I'm going to be bringing into the Nether with me. We left some stuff behind, so if one of us dies, we can easily re-gear and go get our stuff. And now we're finally going into the Nether. Let's see what happens. Building train. This is going to take a while. Building train. Cut. Well, I guess this is what the Nether looks like. We spawned in a really good location because it's right next to 2 big walls, and so it'll be easy to make a big wall thing to defend the Nether portal. We also spawned in a Nether waste biome, which is really good because that means there's not that many bad hostile mobs that you have to be careful about. We only had to fight a few mobs, and we didn't even get any near-death experiences. Also, there's a bunch of striders, which was cool. I think they're kind of cute. So here we're just building up the big wall as fast as we can. As you can see there's a big magma cube, but because we both brought bows, that magma cube was dealt with pretty quickly. So yeah, we're just building it up and then making a little base. That's all that happened for a little while. By the way, I forgot to get a gold helmet, but luckily Steve Pizza had some gold, so I was able to craft up a gold helmet, and crisis averted. By the way, the striders that you saw earlier decided to come in through our small entrance we made. They came in for a little bit, then they left, sadly. Also, we expanded the fort quite a bit. It was pretty boring because all it was a bunch of digging. We also saw a magma cube, so we started killing it. It was one of the bigger ones. This was really all we did outside of the fort, but I think it was still good to go into the Nether and secure this little base. And so yeah, we shot it, and then it split off into its little cubes. We had to be really careful not to hit the zombie pigmen. But in case we did, we decided that we would have both of us log out so the mobs despawn. And then when we log back in, hopefully everything's good again. And so that would avoid using cheats to go into creative or kill them. And it would avoid us dying, of course. I'm usually really good at using a bow, but for whatever reason I can never kill ghasts. I built a little station for killing endermen because I wanted the ender pearls, but this one enderman that got angry at me just plain disappeared after a little while. It didn't die, just disappeared, which was strange because it was still aggroed on me. There's the strider again. I think that's them leaving. I pillared up to get a bucket of lava to use as a disposal in the little base. Around this time, Steve Pizza got hit with a fireball. He took a little bit of burn damage, but he was okay. I did some tunnel digging. This is what it looks like at the end after I stopped for this recording session. And then, also we found this cave. Sadly, this is the end of today's episode, and without further ado, let's leave the portal into the next episode.